This time, let me show you the process of bending these aluminum 3/8 elements. As you can see, on the cut portion of the element, this is a fairly thick material. However, the characteristic of this element is somehow brittle. So when you try to bend it, it will just collapse. So what I'm going to do is to subject the portion of the element like this marked part, wherein as you can see there's some white substance that is a soap on the marked points, same on the other side. So I have a piece of soap and the torch. We will reheat that part and until it blackens, then the aluminum element is ready for bending. So let me just heat the aluminum portion or the marked portion on the aluminum, and I will show it to you after I'm done heating the element. I have lightened the torch and let's just wait a few minutes so that we can reheat or we can heat the aluminum. You can tell that the heating process is done if the soap have already turned black. As we can see here, the portion where I put the soap have already turned black due to heat. Also with the other part, which I have not shown on the video, but this one is ready for bending. Before I bend the tube, I make sure that I put the element holder in place, and I'm going to insert the feed line on the tube before bending the element. I have now inserted the feed line going out the other side. So this is ready for bending. So I'm bending it now. As we can see, it's bending properly, but I have to pause my video. So this is now perfectly bent. That is our finished bending, as we can see. We have to do the same on the other side. So let me just finish this and I will show you the complete element after I bend the driven element properly. This is now the bended element. So as we can see, we have perfectly bended the element without breaking. So this is now ready for processing. We are actually aiming for 96, the middle measurement. So that 96 is from the top of this element to the other side. This is now the finished folded dipole. Our original objective was to produce 96 centimeter of the folded driven element through bending. So I'm going to measure the folded dipole element from the top of this driven to the end of the driven element. I'm going to get my tape measure and put the end on top and the other end at the bottom. So as we can see, we have 96 centimeter exactly from tip to tip of the folded dipole driven element.